Hi, thanks for being here. We're going to start by just closing our eyes and turning our focus inward and paying attention to the rhythm and retention of our breath, the inhalation, the little gap, and the exhalation. And allowing our breath to be our ally and something we can always call upon to support us. Now, in this brief clearing and activation, we're going to set the intention that anything that your soul is ready to let go of be released today with ease as appropriate. So we're concentrating on our throat center, the area where we generate sound, our voice, language, what we want to create, how we communicate. And there are lots of different factors that influence our communication. And a lot of these factors aren't even ours. So they can come from our conditioning, they can come from our ancestral lineage, they can come from the collective consciousness, they can come from our subconscious, our unconscious. And when we really acknowledge this, we can realize and remove a level of taking things personally because there's all these other things at play. And we can begin to understand why sometimes we set out to create something and all these unknown forces are also creating in opposition to what we're out to create. So anywhere where your communication has been thwarted, where what you have to say you felt didn't matter, where no one listened to you, where you were not understood, are you willing to let that go through all time and space? And just your willingness, you can say yes internally or mentally, or give it a little nod. Great. And anywhere where you've bought the idea that you have to say and do certain things to get results, to be safe, to be loved, to be validated, to be understood, are you willing to let that go? And anywhere where you bought the idea that you have to conform, be like other people, follow the rules. Now, I don't mean that in a sense of not following the law. I mean it is in a sense of doing what's always been done and never looking at new, fresh perspectives. Are you willing to let that go? And anywhere where you have self-censored, censored others, not been loved, honoured and appreciated for your contributions, or not loved, honoured and appreciated other people's contributions. Are you willing to let that go completely? Anywhere where you've judged the creations of other people or felt judged by other people's points of view about your ideas, your contributions, your words, your thoughts, your perspectives? Are you willing to fully release this now? Anywhere where you've been afraid to speak out, you've been reluctant to share your ideas, opinions, points of view, are you willing to let that go? And any distortions that that is carrying in you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Yep. Anywhere where you've not allowed yourself to tap into higher reservoirs from which to create and instead functioned from your unconscious or subconscious or what you think you should or shouldn't do based on what you're told is or is not acceptable, right, good, permissible. Are you willing to let that go? And anywhere where you're making yourself or others wrong about what has or has not happened from your life up until this now moment, are you willing to let that go? Are you ready to offer forgiveness, to forgo the energy that you're holding on to in all areas of your life? Forgiveness to self, forgiveness to others, forgiveness to the world. And are you willing for that to show up differently now? Fabulous. And now I just want you to complete the blanks here. I must blank to get blank or to do blank. So, example, I must do what everyone wants me to do to be able to survive in this world. So, complete the blank for yourself. I must to get. And if you're willing to let that go, if that does not feel true to you, let's let it go now. And now another complete the blank. I've always wanted to blank, but I can't because of blank. So it could be, I've always wanted to learn ice skating, but I can't because I'm uncoordinated. Your turn. I've always wanted to, but I can't because I'm. And if that doesn't feel true to you or empowering to you or supportive to you, and what that desire that's still living within you is trying to communicate, then let's let that go. And anything else that's arising from this process in your mind, in your emotions, in your body. Any residual energies, wherever they've come from, are you willing for the source of these to be released? Okay, the clearing's complete. Feel free to replay this no more than 3 times in one day. Drink lots of water and do some grounding. Look after yourself.